I am so excited to talk about this next project because it's just been in my mind for a long time. If you've been around me and you've eaten a snack with me, then you probably know that I am obsessed with these animal crackers. That being said, I was at the yarn store and I saw this yarn and I thought that the color of it looked almost identical to an animal cracker. So I'm going to be crocheting a giant animal cracker. I am like a child when it comes to these. I have probably eaten more than every single child on the earth. I used to go through a bag of these every like 2 weeks. It's bad. These are just my comfort food, my go-to food. They absolutely hold no nutritional value, but I don't care. First I need to choose which animal cracker design I want to go with. Oh my gosh, they smell so good. I haven't eaten these for a few days because I wanted to wait to film the intro while the bag was still closed. I will never get tired of these. Anyway, let me pull out. I don't know how to show these. I think I know the one I want to make, and I have a very weirdly specific reason why. If I tell you the story of why, it basically exposes how weird I am and how weird I was as a child. I also want to note that I actually don't know what most of these animals are. This is the animal cracker that I'm going to be crocheting into a giant pillow. And here's why. When I was growing up, I would bring these to school for lunch every single day. And for whatever reason, I thought it would be a good idea to take this guy and put him on my nose, like this. Then I would just pretend he was walking. And I would say, llama go walking, llama go walking. And I knew it wasn't a llama, but for whatever reason, that was what I said. All my friends thought it was hilarious, and here we are, I have never forgotten it. And so for that reason, I'm going to make this animal cracker into my first giant animal cracker pillow. First, I'm going to decide how big I want the stuffed animal to be. Maybe roughly 30 inches. Next, I'm going to tape together a bunch of pieces of paper, and then I'm going to draft the pattern onto the paper. Then as I make the animal, I'm just going to be lining it up and seeing if it fits roughly inside the pattern. Wrapping paper would be a lot easier, but I currently don't have any. Oh gosh. I'm gonna have to go to a hard surface. I just want you to know that I have no drawing abilities. My sister got all of the artsy-fartsy stuff with painting and drawing, and not me. If she lived near here, I would make her freehand this, but she doesn't, so. I'm gonna call my sister and see if she approves of this. Hey. I don't know if I told you this, but I'm crocheting a giant animal cracker. I picked my animal cracker, it's this one.
Okay, the horse looking thing? Box.
Yeah. I'm calling it a donkey. And I need you to tell me if it looks close enough to the animal cracker that this could be the shape. Okay, any suggestions?
Yeah, your mouth, like, the round part needs to be farther to the left. That's better. Yeah, I think that would be fine.
I don't want it to be fine. I want it to be great.
Well, if you want it to be great, then let me do it.
I already told the camera that I would let you do it if you live near. Well, if you approve, then I'm gonna get started.
I approve.
Thanks. I'm gonna crochet one. Someone just buy me a camera so I can see what I'm doing. I'm gonna crochet one leg and then crochet the other leg and then connect them and keep working up the body all the way to the head. The idea was that this animal cracker would end up being no-sew, and with a little finagling, it was. I crocheted one leg, then the other, and connected them with a chain. The first problem I ran into was that I could not tighten the magic circle because of the nature of the yarn, it would just rip. Eventually I had to accept defeat, and I changed my method to chaining a few, crocheting around both sides of the chain, and working my way up. This actually ended up working a lot better for me because It made the animal cracker lay down flat, how it's supposed to be. I also took chicken scratch notes for what I did in case I ever want to turn this into a pattern. Let me know if you'd be interested in the pattern and I can work on making these more coherent. I'll put a picture of what I wrote on the screen so that you can see. The entire project took many hours and a few weeks, which was surprisingly quicker than I anticipated. I was so excited that I was working on this project constantly. Here's a real-time video of a conversation I had on the phone while trying to focus on crocheting.
Just crocheting. Blah blah blah. Like this.
I messed it up.
La la la.
It's 9 a.m. I wanted to wake up really early and finish this thing, but when I woke up at 7:30, I needed more sleep. Also, I've never used one of these things before. We just found it at Ross last week, and it's kind of genius. I'm gonna finish the back hump of the animal cracker. Then I'm gonna shower, and hopefully the medicine will kick in by then. And then I'm gonna finish the head. I'm so excited to get this animal cracker done. I literally love animal crackers. I finished the back hump, but I'm not sure I'm too happy with it yet. The whole piece has turned out flat, and the way I decrease this back hump is kind of making it... it's making it stick up, but this thing is no longer cold and I need a shower, so I'm gonna come back and then maybe try to fix this. I still have a headache, thank you for asking. So every single place in the animal cracker that I needed to decrease or increase, I did along the edge so that it remained flat like an animal cracker. The back hump decreased a lot, so instead of just decreasing along the edge, I started decreasing along the side, which created this pocket. So I'm actually gonna rip out a few rows and go back and just decrease along the edges. I needed to get a snack.
Dope!
Well,
Dope!
I'm not too thrilled.
That looks like an animal cracker.
The way I stitched it across the top though, it's kind of got this little ridge and I don't like it. Well, I've redone it like 7 times.
What? I'll do it again then.
Well, I have one more idea. I have one more idea. The problem is I can't do this idea with the head, so the top of the head might have some funky ridges. It's time to stuff it. I'm a little worried how stuffing it is going to change its shape. It's obviously not going to be able to stand up on its own on 2 legs, but I want to make sure that I don't make it too fat and then I keep it the nice flat animal cracker baked shape. Maybe I should have made the whole thing bigger, because as it fluffs up, it doesn't look so big. Does anyone else usually have an internal crisis towards the end of projects that you should have done something entirely different? I was shocked at the amount of stuffing that went into him, and now that it's been a few months since he's been done, it took me forever to edit, I could have added more. Eventually my arms got tired crocheting, so I took a little reading break. Let me know if you're team regular animal crackers, or chocolate, or frosted. I'm not sure I've ever had the frosted ones. I'm slightly nervous I'm not gonna have enough yarn. Now I'm gonna shut up so you can enjoy the last few moments of me finishing this bad boy. Sorry. I have animal cracker stuck in my teeth. This was the original animal, and here's how it turned out. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love it. I told one of my best friends last night that I was crocheting an animal cracker, and she said, "Is it the one we used to bite the heads off?" Yep. Let me know in the comments what your favorite animal cracker is, and if you think I should make some more of them. Later, hookers.